YouTube. What's going on, with y'all boys and girls, man? This is your boy D Weezy, and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video, I really think this video is kind of important because after all these years of me being in this game, still playing this game, still looking at the ins and outs of the game, I think I finally found my footing and finally found where I stand. So, without any further ado, let's have a random talk. So what I mean by saying that is I finally think I found my niche when it comes to what I want to be when other people describe who I am. Or if anybody asks me if I would describe myself or my interests, what would it be? I'll finally be able to answer it. And that's with anime and gaming because one is two things that I love. It's two things I've been loving for ever since I was a little kid. I had a decent amount of game consoles and video games, and I've watched a decent amount of anime up to this point from little kid, from me being in the Toonami days and me having to wait every Saturday for a new anime episode to drop on either Toonami or Viz Media. Up until now, when I have Crunchyroll, where I can browse and access, it made things 10 times easier. I'm really glad that I ended up being in this lane because all the videos I made on my TikTok, if you haven't followed me already, it's go ahead and do it now. It's in the bio. Anyway, I finally able to make videos about it and share my thoughts on it because most of the time I do that, the reception be well. People either congratulate me, they give me tips and advice, or they show love in general. And it really makes me feel good because after all these years of me trying so many different things, and now with me finally finding my place and where I believe that I'm able to be a part of, it just makes everything great, man. So everyone that's been doing that, shout out to y'all, bro. I really appreciate it. So my origin story became when I first started doing this was I was just gonna do some skits. I was gonna do skits. I was gonna come up with like real life interactions or real life situations or things that I came up with on the top of my head, and I'll just make like funny skits or just try to make funny videos. It started off pretty cool. I was doing like the whole skits thing ever since TikTok first dropped. You know what I'm saying? Ever since it was a pure dance to that, but not what it is known for today. And throughout all this time of me doing that, I will have to admit that nowadays, as I'm thinking about it and looking back, most of it was corny. I ain't gonna lie to you, most of it was corny. I barely even rewatch the videos I post. I've been doing that recently, but back then I used to never rewatch the videos I post because it's just that situation when your real voice don't translate well to how your voice sounds in the videos already. And then when you combine all that with the type of content I was doing with the skits and stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, most of it looked and sounded corny. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm finally glad I grew out of that phase and finding myself in the phase that I'm in right now. Like for example, when it comes to me doing discussions, I've been recently doing anime reviews. I've been reviewing the new Spice Family season, which is pretty good so far. The whole series as a whole has been really good. And I also been reviewing the My Hero Academia, the final season. And bro, when I tell y'all, if y'all haven't seen those yet, if y'all haven't started on My Hero, I'll recommend start right now because the final season for the 3 episodes that have been dropping so far has been nothing but absolute heat. I mean, it's so good. The final season could potentially be the best season of My Hero. And she already got 7 seasons already locked in. You tell me the final season is gonna be the best on some save the best for last situation? You can't ask for nothing better than that. I ain't gonna lie. And I've been also been watching One Piece. I'm currently on the Wano arc after me been watching One Piece for almost 2 years now because I started January 1st of last year. And up to as of today, October 18th, I'm on Wano arc, and I've been talking about it then. And I've been getting some love for the One Piece community, and everybody's telling me to see me in Elbaf, and they encourage me, give me advice, or they just showing love in general, like I said in the beginning of the video. And for me to go through the things that I started off with when all this first started, when I finally decided to really give this a try, because it was the one thing that I never gave up on in my entire life. Up until where I'm at this current moment, me recording this video, it's just something special, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to finally say that, because if you wanted to see all of my reviews that I've been dropping, all my discussions I'm dropping with the games and with the animes that I'm watching, my TikTok is in my bio. It's the exact same name as it is on my IG. If you make sure you follow me on IG too. And those are the only two apps that I have been operating on currently. And if you want to see them, they'll be on my TikTok most likely. I would love to post them on YouTube Shorts, but it's capped on the 3 minutes. And sometimes anime episodes be so good that it's gonna be longer than 3 minutes, so I just end up only posting it on TikTok. But let me know if y'all want me to just still post them anyway as like actual video on YouTube, because I'm thinking about doing that. I may start doing it after like next week when the newest episodes of My Hero and Spice Family drop. If y'all want to see that, let me know. But I will let y'all know in advance. It's gonna be in a TikTok format with the uh, header and all that stuff, and how the TikTok thing normally operates. If y'all want to see that, let me know in the comments below. I would definitely drop it for y'all on my YouTube. I may think about just doing it anyway, but I don't know. I got a week in me to think about it. So, with that being said, make sure if y'all want to, y'all can do all the stuff that the average YouTuber tell you, and you should know what it is by now. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, that'll be great. But at the end of the day, y'all grown. Y'all can do whatever y'all want because y'all got free will. And with that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.